What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another Thursday night with Tech King Mike. Good to see you all here this evening, enjoying your Friday Junior. I hope. I'm glad to see all of you here with me this evening. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Because you guys know how we do. We got an hour long to vibe and chill and relax. We're going to talk a little bit of tech. We're going to talk about the S22 Ultra and why people need to stop tripping. The phone ain't even here yet. We're going to talk about Galaxy S21 FE because this Navy Best Buy exclusive color is clutch and I like it a lot. We're going to talk about iPhone 14 supposed to have this little notch design and all this other bull stuff, and we're just gonna get into it, man. We're gonna have a good evening. So first and foremost, before I do the roll call, I want to do something real quick. As you guys know, I'm very big on stream, not necessarily etiquette, but I'm very big on respecting the space of other creators, especially people who I interact with or who I'm fond of, or just people in general. Because unfortunately, there's not enough hours in the day and there's not enough days in the week to accommodate everyone. So not to steer anyone away from my stream. Obviously, I want you all to stay here, but I do want to give a shout out to the homie C Ova is streaming here in about 10 minutes or so. So he is streaming, and also Shelly Saves the Day is currently streaming as well. So in case you like to jump around or anything, there are some good options for you to go see. So just want to shout those folks out. But with that being said, let's get into the roll call. Let's see who's in the building this night. First, shout out to Cider Boys for the apple and pineapple cider. And shout out to the New Orleans Saints. Sean Payton, my coach forever. Let's go ahead and jump in. We got my man Kenny Man is in the building. What's up, Kenny Man? Genosis is in the house. Genosis, I see you. Good, sir. Jeff Hale, I see you too. That boy Technically T is in the house, man. T, hope you feel better. Hope you and the girl and everybody in the house gets well soon. As y'all know, that COVID ain't no joke, boy. It ain't no joke. Digital Slang, what's up, man? What's up, Slang? What's good with you, man? Tripping on Trenton's Tech, man. Shay Kennedy, Queen of Steeler Nation. What's up, man? Hello, Shay. How are you? How are you? What's good, Jason C? Hope all you are well as well. Also, man, shout out to Jason C. Jason C will have 2 of his questions featured in this week's Saturday Night Tech Fight. So shout out to Jason C, man. And also shout out to the Tech Fight, man. We got a Saturday Night Tech Fight this weekend, man. I'm hyped. We're going to talk about that as well. We got two guys who have never been on a Tech Fight before, but are going to be stepping in the ring to debate and enjoy a nice conversation to this weekend. And I'm excited about it, man. I really am. These are 2 dope creators. They're both very knowledgeable, and they both are, they post some good stuff, and I'm excited to get them in the ring. So we'll talk about them here in a little bit. Hey, y'all heard the lady. Spam that like button. Spam that like button. Y'all heard the lady. She's tired after a long day of college and work. Time to chill. Hey, man, welcome to chill, man. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope college and work went well for you today too. Hope it went well. Hello, sir. Hello to you as well. Good to see you here. Hey, contractors POV. Again, shout out to Carrie. Carrie. Shout out to Gary, man. I appreciate you for loaning me that Pixel. I got to be honest with you, man. I enjoyed it so much. It may have made me go do something, and I got a hell of a deal. So shout out to you for that, man. I truly do appreciate that, man. That was really awesome of you. 504. What's up, man? What's up with you? Hey, holla at your boy. What's up, my boy? What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, holla at your boy streams every Friday nights at 9 o'clock. You can catch him streaming every Friday night at 9 o'clock. He is the host of the Friday Night Open Mic Night, a.k.a. the Ignorant Hours. So, the Ignorant Hours. There you go. Tech for Your Needs is in the building. What's up with Tech for Your Needs? Roberto Ayala. How you doing? Good evening. And let's go on ahead and let's see. Everybody else is just talking amongst themselves. And Tech Twan B is in the building. What's up, Tech Twan? Tech Twan B Unboxing Channel. So, let's go ahead and get into the hot topic, man. First and foremost, might hear my daughter going off, losing her mind right now. But let's go ahead and get into the hot topic of the evening, man. Now, here's my thing. Also, shout out to the homie El Jefe with the base head, with the El Jefe merch. Love this shirt. Here's the thing, man. I'm kind of beginning to, well, not beginning to, I've always known that there's this trend that the tech community always seems to have something that they're frustrated about, especially when it comes to smartphones. It's like they always have something that they have to be upset about or just, about. And it's kind of old, but at the same time is what it is. Like, people gonna find something to complain about, whatever. The thing that I am kind of confused about is the price for the S22 Ultra is rumored to be $1,300 for the base model. That if I'm not mistaken, that's what it's rumored to be, $1,300 for the base model. Jason, I'm sorry I missed you. Yes, Scott Peachy will be judging. So here's my problem with that. Does no one remember the S20 Ultra that was $1,400 and had a messed up camera? Battery wasn't that great for what it was. That phone was not without its fair share of issues, the same way the Pixel and other iPhones in the past were. And I just feel like this whole contention of like, oh, it's $1,300. Like, oh, we gotta go off about it. I just don't understand why or how we got to this point. As if like this is not, I hate to say it, but it's as if this is not the normal. And also, shout out to the man Tech 702 because he put a tweet out about it. He put a tweet out about it earlier today, and I watched that video. But he hit the nail on the head with several points that I also agree on. People aren't going to get this phone for $1,300. Let's just call a spade a spade. 9 times out of ten, your favorite YouTuber is going to either have a phone to trade in towards it, or they're going to get it through some type of a deal through Best Buy or possibly Amazon. They're going to get it through some type of a deal where they're not going to pay that much money up front. If anything, you might pay 800, possibly less. It just depends, especially with them allowing you to trade in two phones. So I just really feel like this whole thing is just kind of like, it's just foolish. And also, I know we hate to use the word average consumer, but number one, most consumers, most people are buying a phone and they are using it for several years. I at least have at least 7 friends that I know who are eyeing the S22 Ultra because they are either still using a Note 9 or they are using a S10 or some phone that is just at least 2 years old, and they've been waiting to upgrade since there was no Note last year. So I don't know, man. I feel like it's just always some type of like we have to be up in arms about something, and it just gets old really quick. And I see you guys in the comments. So I see Trench Tech said I just don't want the base model to only come with 128. And DTS said at 1,300, 256 gigs should be the minimum. Now, I'm not going to disagree with that at all. If there's anything that I take contention with, it is that at 1,300, the minimum should be 256. But I'm inclined to feel like we're going to get 128. And I'm also inclined to also think I think about it like this as well, right? Like look at it from this perspective. The S21 Ultra, I believe the highest for that phone at 512 gigs was 1,450. If I'm not mistaken, it was $1,450. There was a 1,100, a 1,250, or 1,300, and then a 1,450. If someone correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, but I know that phone started at around $1,100. So Ronald Sims, what's up with you, man? I see your comment here, my man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good evening to you as well. So my thing that I take with all this stuff and the issue that I have is that why don't we have this same energy for for Apple? I just really feel like we don't keep the same energy when it comes to like Apple. It's like like this iPhone, for example. I have this iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's 1 terabyte. It's 1 terabyte. I didn't pay full price for it. I had a phone to trade in, so I traded it in for it. But it's still a $1,600 phone. $1,600. Now I'm gonna be completely honest with you. My phone, because I paid for half of it up front, is on payments, and it's gonna be paid off by the time the new iPhone comes out, so I can sell it to someone or trade it in. I have full transparency. I have no shame in it. The thing is, though, I didn't see. I saw maybe a handful of creators, handful of tech YouTubers who were talking about the price of the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Everyone else was kind of quiet. Everyone else was kind of quiet about it. So now it's like, oh man, the base storage should be 256. 1,300 is too much money. Let's think about what we're getting for that money, though. Right? Let's think about what we're going to get for that money. We're getting Snapdragon Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, whatever the hell they call it. I wish they would have gave it some other name, but we're getting the new Snapdragon chip. We're getting better cameras than we got on the last Note, which listen, Barry Johnson hit the nail on the head when he said this. The Note 20 Ultra's cameras were fire. A lot of people don't even give that phone's cameras the credit that it deserves. That camera is fire. That's the phone that my wife is currently using, and I love that camera. That being said, we're getting an upgraded camera from that. We're getting 120 hertz LTPO display. We're getting 5,000 milliamp hour battery. We're also getting a S Pen built into the phone. Now think about how much it costs for you to buy an S21 Ultra and an S Pen accessory, right? Think about that. Think about how much that was after taxes total. If you say it was anything less than $1,200, you either got a trade-in deal or you didn't pay for it all up front. You got some type of carrier deal, carrier financing, which is not a problem if that's your lane. But we can't. I just really feel like people are just like, I don't know, man. Like, let me see here. So 2023 minimum should be 512. See, I feel like every year it's going to keep going up. This year it should be 256. Next year it'll be 512. At some point before the end of this decade, we're going to be like, the minimum should be 1 terabyte. And then when the phone is $1,800 or $1,500 starting off for that 1 terabyte, oh, it's too expensive. Well, I'm the perfect example, still rocking the iPhone XR. Lewis, you need to get rid of that XR, man. You need to get rid of that XR. Lewis, you are the perfect example of holding on to a phone for too long. You need to get rid of that XR, man. You need to get rid of that thing. Eric Drummond is in the building. What's good, man? How you doing? Perhaps Google created this expectation of a lower price with the Pixel 6 pricing, if that makes sense. It does make sense, Jason, but I don't think that we can look at Google and blame them for the expectation of a lower price across the board. That's not Google's fault. And that's not something that if anyone says that, like if anyone takes this right here and says, hey man, the Google Pixel 6 Pro came out at $900 and it's $1,100 for a 512 gigabyte. So why is the S21 or the S22 Ultra? Well, S22 Ultra in terms of hardware has a few more features than the Pixel 6 Pro does. Now, does that justify it being that much more higher? No, it doesn't. But my thing is that I'm just kind of trying to get people to recognize that I really feel like this is just being blown out of proportion. And also, we all know the typical Samsung trade. We all know how this is going to go. Don't buy the phone the first day. If you really have a problem with the price, just wait. Literally, just wait a month, and you'll probably be able to save. You'll probably be able to save like $300, $400 on it. I mean, people, the Galaxy Z Fold 3. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. The Galaxy Z Fold 3 is an $1,800 phone. $1,800. And it was released at the end of August of this year. Right? So we go September, October, November, December, 3 months later, you could get the phone at Best Buy for $1,000 off. $1,000 off. No trade-in, no nothing, just $1,000 off the phone. So if anything, Samsung good for them doggone credits. Samsung good for the sale. So I just don't get it, man. It's like I said, it just feels like we always got to be mad about something, man. And it's like the Pixel, something else about the Pixel. I still see people who are saying stuff about the Pixel online, and that's, if it's a personal thing, it's a personal thing. But Google dropped the update. They dropped the update, and they're on track to drop the next update or this next security patch on time. What are we complaining about still? What are we complaining about? Somebody tell me, what are we complaining about? Like, what is there about the Pixel to still complain about? I put a tweet out today, and when I put this tweet out, I really had to think about it because I wanted to make sure that I worded it correctly. And some people disagreed or, had a little contested it, but I truly feel like this is the new norm, or this is the normal when it comes to this device. I'm gonna read a few comments and then I'm gonna explain. Jay Brown, what's up, man? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. The new Snapdragon sucks just off performance. Thermals are still up in the air until Samsung device is released. Now, I hope that what happens with that, I hope Samsung does a little bit of throttling, because I have seen that the thermals are on different devices are kind of all over the place. But I don't know. We'll see. If you get performance gains, but that's mostly in GPU and massive wattages. Stacy Ransby, what's up, man? Just tuned in, had to get the workout done. Hey, understood, brother, understood. You can't make that comparison because the Pixel is stock Android, whereas the S22 Ultra is fully customized. It's apples to oranges. Bro, you can't do it. Let's see. Jano says, I think the S22 line is going to have less value for the money than even the Pixel 6 Pro, which is probably the least value flagship at the moment. I don't know, Jano says, we're going to see, man. We're going to see. Give it a month and buy it for $9.99. There you go. Pixel 6 Pro price tag is still the issue. How is that? So Genosis, explain to me how the price tag of the Pixel 6 Pro is an issue. Because I don't see any issue with it, but just help me out with that. Big Migs, what's up with you, Brody? Xbox Ambassador said, hey, what's up, bro? And we got an issue. I want that table and chairs now from that post on Twitter. Hey, look, man, my homeboy said that to me, and I was like, yeah, I got to share this on Twitter because I was like, that junk was funny as hell to me when he sent me that. I got this fan on here. It's a little toasty in here. But here's the here's the thing when it comes to the Pixel. In my opinion, this is just me personally talking right now, but I really feel like the Pixel 6 Pro and the Pixel 6 aren't just Google hitting the restart button. They are technically first gen devices. And Genosis, respectfully, I disagree. I respectfully disagree with this comment because while so when you say bleeding edge, I'm gonna continue this debate, but when you say bleeding edge, what exactly what are you expecting? Like, because at this point, if you wanted bleeding edge technology, it wasn't going to be $900. So this is the thing, and I feel like we have to remember this. Think about the first phone that had an optical fingerprint scanner, right? Think about that first device. I believe it was the OnePlus 6T. At least that's what the States got. I know there were other devices across the world that had optical fingerprint scanners, but think about the first phone that ever had an optical fingerprint scanner that we were able to get our hands on in North America. We legit had never seen something like that before. And that phone, for what it was like $650. I think it was maybe $700 on the high end for the 256 model. So the Pixel 6 Pro has an optical fingerprint scanner. It's Google's first attempt at it. It has the Google Tensor chip, Google's first attempt at their own SoC. It has a new camera system and new camera hardware, Google's first attempt at it. I really think that people, when it's all said and done, they took this phone and they just went straight in because of the hype that was built behind the device. And that is one of the things we're going to talk about this weekend during the tech fight. We're going to really get into one of the questions that I have. We're going to really get into, can the hype of a device downplay the device? Because I just feel like the Google 6 Pro, the Google Pixel 6 Pro, and even the Pixel 6, which seems to be the more favored amongst people, I feel like those two phones are really solid devices. But the hype behind them, the Android 12 issues, and the things that subsequently followed their release, the December update issue that came for some people, I really feel like it took away from what was otherwise a really good device. I'm reading the comments here, so Genosis is gonna hit me with some comments here. So okay, all right, I'm gonna wait. Genosis, I'm gonna wait for you to finish. So say "in" when you're done, and then I'll put up everything that you put. But I'll see where he says here the screen alone isn't even in the same ballpark. Again, Genosis, this is again. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if the screen on the Pixel 6 Pro would have been in the same ballpark as far as brightness and overall colors and just display as a Samsung Galaxy or as an iPhone, there's no way they would have done it at $900. I just don't see how that could have happened. I don't see how that could have happened. And I think at that point, the conversation would shift from the $900 is, a great price for this phone, or in some cases, like, this is where he feels like $900 is overrated. Then we would have really been talking about how the phone is too much money. Think about it. Back in April, May, June, July, when the hype for this phone was building, we were expecting $1,000. We were expecting minimum $1,000 for this phone. So when Google came out and said, no, you can get it for $900, it's like, wait, what? That was a shock to a lot of people. I made a point that it took Apple 2 months to address a Safari vulnerability. Someone replied, Google's update was far worse. Since I've come to the understanding that you're never going to be able to say what one company does over another. Never going to be able to do it. There's always going to be someone or a group of people who, if I was to say, hey, man, my M1 MacBook Pro 13-inch is a great machine, but every now and then it has Bluetooth issues and it disconnects. Someone is going to comment and say, well, my Windows laptop does this and does that, and Windows Edge had an update that didn't do this and that didn't do that. And it's like, okay, all right, well, hate that for your computer, but my computer's still doing what it's doing. Like, it's still doing what it's doing. So, Genosa said the screen is third rate. Doesn't hit minimal 800 to 1,000 nits. Variable refresh rates are mostly static between 60 and 120 hertz. Never hitting those low hertz when in use. No Dolby Vision support. Stereo speakers, third rate between the iPhone and the Galaxy. I'll end it there. I want the Pixel at $1,000, and he finishes with, give me the best hardware in the phone. Stop stating a flagship without giving the best hardware in the phone. Now, Genosis, I take a lot of contention with that statement. And I'm going to explain to you why. How many Pixels are on the market right now? How many Pixels are on the market? There's a Pixel 5a, there's a Pixel 6, and there's a Pixel 6 Pro. Of the Google Pixel line, the Pixel 6 Pro is their flagship. So, what in the words of Joe Byron, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? And Genosis, it's all love. Of course, it's all love. But what are we talking about? The term flagship does not necessarily mean the best of the best across other carriers, across other OEMs. It means the best of that lineup. The S22 Ultra is the flagship for the S22 line. The 13 Pro Max is the flagship. The 13 Pro is a flagship for the Apple lineup. The OnePlus 10 Pro is the flagship. The OnePlus 10 Pro could be argued that it isn't necessarily a flagship device. If you really want to break it down like that compared to a Galaxy phone, but it's still their flagship. So to me, the Pixel 6 Pro is a flagship device. I can't agree with you on that one. And normally me and you are right there, and we will be again. It's okay to disagree, but I can't give you that one there. I can't give you that one. This is the best, and I'm holding it up because, like I said, I got another one. I couldn't help it. I traded in an iPhone 6S to Best Buy and got this thing $180 off. So yeah, this thing is the best flagship phone that Google has to offer right now. So I gotta ride with that. Tony P, I see you, Tony P. What's up, James? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. JFT is in the building. What's up, man? What's up, JFT? Good to see you, my boy. Eric Drummond said, bro, the 4A is still available. So you can get the Pixel 4A, you can get the Pixel 5A, you can get the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro. So you can get all four of those devices, and the Pixel 6 Pro is the most expensive, best of all those devices. That makes it their flagship. So they can state that it's a flagship. They can tout the word flagship all they want because that's what it is. And again, like I said, I know Genosis is one of those people who'd be willing to pay that $1,000, but we have to think about what would happen if Google would have came out with all these things. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. And Genosis, I don't mean to rag on you and what we're talking about back and forth in the comments right now, but I want to say this because I feel like this is where the line needs to be drawn and people need to recognize this. If the phone comes with everything that you asked for it to come with, be prepared for that price tag. You got to be prepared for that price tag. You got to be prepared for it. Me and Ike's Tech Talk, who is streaming at 9 o'clock after me, following me directly. Mike and Ike on Thursday nights. You already know you don't need cable. You got us. Ike's Tech Talk. Me and him have said this in multiple streams. If the Galaxy Z Fold 4 or Z Fold 5 came out with full dust resistance, full water resistance, 5,000 plus milliamp hour battery, built-in S Pen support, S22 style ultra cameras, and was $2,500, sign me the fuck up. Sign me up. I will buy it because I want that in that phone. It's worth every bit of that penny for me at that point. And maybe $900 is like Genosis said, maybe for him he feels like it's overpriced. But to me, I don't see it. I don't see it. Aditya says, I use a $500 Windows laptop, brought an M1 MacBook Air, and it couldn't connect to a monitor even with an HDMI dongle. Then I returned it. It's funny you say that because Trent's Tech was having some issues with a MacBook Air M1. I have mine right now currently connected USB-C to a monitor, and I haven't had any issues, but like I said, I also have the MacBook Pro, not the M1. Mobile Opinion says, my question, if you're buying the Pixel, are you really buying it for hardware? Most people buying Pixels, in my opinion, are buying for that software experience. I think people are buying Pixels for a mixture of both. If you're buying a Pixel, you're buying it because you know it has good cameras. It's the best of stock Android. And really and truly, I rewatched Juan Bagnell's video about this the other night. And he said something in the video that really kind of stood out to me. This really isn't even stock Android anymore. This is Google's version of stock Android. So that's why it has like this, it has a different feel than what stock Android has in the past. Stock Android has never been known for the theming. It's never been known for, the accent colors and things like that. It was just stock Android. That's what it was. Now, not to say that this isn't a stock Android device, but I think this is what Google feels like stock Android is going to become, and that's why they did it. But I do think that people buy the Pixel because they're buying it for cameras, they're buying it for software experience, and they're buying it for the Google integration. And that's one of the reasons why I enjoy the Pixel. It may not be the phone that I daily drive or main, but I guarantee you it's on the charger right now because it was with me all day today from 7 o'clock this morning until when I got home at 5:30 from being out all day. So yeah, I don't know what else to say to that. Let's see. James said S22 Ultra. I hope they fixed the battery from lasting longer than 100% than 2 minutes later. See, that's the thing. If we're going to talk about issues with Samsung devices, if we're going to talk about issues, and I see T said the same thing. Samsung definitely needs to work on that battery management. See, that's the type of stuff that we need to be talking about. We're talking about the price of the phone. And we're not thinking about the hardware that comes with it. But we need to also talk about, well, if we're going to be mad at it's $1,300, let's be mad that it's $1,300. And if I take the phone off the charger to go to work at 8 a.m., by the time I walk out of this door and go down my staircase and get in my truck to go to work, it's going to be at 98%, maybe even 97%. It happens too fast. Samsung needs to fix stuff like that. It's just point blank period, man. Point blank period. Let's see. And Janosis, I know you want it, man. I know you want it. I know you want that price tag. Let's see. Method said iPhones are for children. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Let's see. Personally, I'd rather have phones. That has a huge battery than these ridiculous cameras the phones are housing. What about that then? I feel like I have no complaint with that. My thing with the phones. See, this year is going to be interesting for me when it comes to smartphones, right? This is an interesting year for me. Let me catch up on the comments here. I see we got a super chat from my man Technical T. That's exactly it, bro. The price will reflect everything that phone has to offer and include probably 3% boost to profit. Trent said he feels, yeah, that's right. It's not stock Android. It's actually Pixel OS if you want to get technical. Hey, Tech 702, what's up with you, man? JFT said, right, we will spend that much if you bring the features to back it up. If you got the features, everything, and the kit and the caboodle, ain't no one going to complain about that price tag. Exactly. Nobody's going to complain about a price tag. So let's start this yellow brick road up. Thank you, sir, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that. I have the secret sauce for battery life with S phones. I always seem to do well. You know what? Me and you both, because between the S20 and the S21 Ultra, I never had a battery. I never complained about the battery. I was not one of those people who had battery issues. I never had a problem. So I don't know, man. It was never an issue for me battery wise. Let's see. Give a cover super chat. Is that that battery life? Yeah, man, it's crazy. All right, so Genosis says, man, if Google released Pixel Pro $100 more than the base price iPhone Pro, had all the industry's best hardware inside, plus had a polished software experience because Google can market that leading software now with the leading hardware, that $100 above the iPhone or maybe equal in price would be worth it. I think it would be equal, but I think, okay, so Genosis, you need to be on a tech fight. You need to be on a tech fight. I know you've been on a battle royale before, but Genosis, you need to be on a damn tech fight because you dropping bombs right now. And I don't know, man. I don't want to sound like an Apple fanboy when I say this, but when you think about the relation of equal, and of equal to an iPhone, we also have to think about like the competition as far as the market share that Google is going against. You're going against what was the number that came out with that recent, study with the RCS bullcrap that was going on over these last couple of weeks, like 70-something%. of a certain gap of age is using an iPhone right now, that's price is not gonna affect that. Undercutting that price is gonna get you in there. But again, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too technical because I'm just thinking in my head, how many people are actually going into the store saying, I want the best screen, I want the best camera. Most people are going into the store saying, I want an Android phone. And most of these people in the store, because they're not that knowledgeable, no offense, are gonna just say, okay, well, I got this latest Galaxy over here. It's I can count on both of these hands, right? On both of these hands, I can count how many times since 2018 that I have seen a OnePlus 6T, a OnePlus 7 Pro, a OnePlus 8 or 8 Pro, or 9 or 9 Pro, or a Pixel, or any other LG device that was out, or Motorola phone in the wild. I can count it on both these hands. Now, I'll tell you what I can't count on both hands is how many times I've seen devices that dropped that were legitimately just like, you can tell they just walked in the store and got $100 phone and kept on going. That's why I said most people don't care about this stuff like we do. Almost every single time I've seen somebody with an S21 Ultra and I say, hey, what made you get that phone? I wanted the Galaxy. Okay. What storage size you got? 128. So let's see here. Let me catch up real quick. See, so y'all gonna leave me hanging. See how you're trying to bully people in the super chats, man. What about Exynos versus Snapdragon? I see these are two. Yeah, they are two different phones. They are. The Snapdragon and Exynos versions have always been two different devices. Whenever I've watched videos on the devices that have dropped, and I've always seen the disappointment and the frustration in European content creators when they talk about the Exynos versions, I don't know why Samsung continues to do that. I know there's probably some type of legal thing behind it and why they do it. I'm not that deep into it, and I'm not going to act like I know the answer to why they still do it. But it is kind of like, damn, man, like we over here in the States enjoying this thing, and y'all over there hating it. It's just, it sucks. That's no contest. Snapdragon. Yeah, there you go. That's why Papa gets sad when Samsung is releasing it. Tech 702 with the 702. Samsung phones take more effort, but reward intelligent use and effort with a great experience. I can agree with that statement. I do enjoy One UI, and I do enjoy the overall experience when I use a Galaxy phone. And that is the biggest thing. He hit the nail on the head right there. A great experience. A smartphone for most people is not just about the camera. It's not just about the blue bubble, green bubble. It's about the experience of the device. And almost every single person who I know, who when I text them or I talk to them and they're using a Galaxy phone, it's not that they don't want to try a Pixel. It's not that they've never tried a Pixel. It's that last two words. They have always mentioned the experience they have with the Galaxy phone. And that's why I like Galaxy phones. That's hell. That's why I like buying Galaxy phones. Shit, I'm keeping a whole buck. Because Galaxy phones have always been fun devices for me. Anytime I've ever been between two different devices, it's always been between the iPhone or the Galaxy S. It used to be the Note, used to be real heavy on the Note, but I kind of shifted to the S line because I wasn't necessarily an S Pen user like that. Now that the two have merged, like that video where they were doing the whole, now that they've done that, I'm actually excited for the S line to have the S Pen now, because now I won't buy an S phone at the beginning of the year and wonder if I'm missing out by not getting a Note at the end of the year. Because there were times where I'd have the S20, case in point, the Note 20 Ultra. When I had the S20 Ultra and I got my wife her Note 20 Ultra, it took everything. It took everything in me to not want to not want to go run out and buy a Note 20 again for myself. But I said, nope, I'm gonna stick to my guns. This one is hers. I'm gonna leave it alone. But it's just, when you looked at how her camera performed versus mine with all the focus issues that the S20 Ultra had, it was just frustrating, man. It says, someone could clearly tell me off by telling me to buy a Samsung Galaxy Ultra. And my response would be, well, I want that hardware, but I want that stock Android with it. Let's see. This is the answer. Yes, that is the tweet. That is the tweet. Hey, Tech Lover Mama, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Google has tried the expensive phone before, and they got buried for it. Ladies and gentlemen, mobile opinions. Mobile opinions, ladies and gentlemen. Mobile opinions. Mobile opinions. Mobile opinions, ladies and gentlemen. Mobile opinions. It's about the experience and what you can get done with one device. Samsung is the king of that area, super polished, super feature packed. Samsung got features in the phone that let's just call a spade a spade. Pixel fans are not going to like what I'm about to say, but this is a fact. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. Pixel fans, I'm sorry. I'm not talking directly to you when I say this. Android fans, stock Android fans, whatever. People are not going to like the fact that, or they don't like the fact, and they don't want to admit the fact that a lot of your favorite features on stock Android came from a Galaxy device. If I'm wrong, someone tell me in the chat. But I can think of several features that started on a Galaxy device that I was like, oh man, this is kind of cool. Following fall, on the new Android release, Samsung did that. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. You don't buy an S phone for taking pics of your kids. It's an amazing multitask and thoughtful device. The camera is amazing, except its point and shoot isn't as convenient as a Pixel or an iPhone. The rest of the phone experience, iMessage withstanding, is as good as it gets. And if you are one of those people who are technically inclined to do so, and you know how to get iMessage working on your Android device, then that solves that problem right there. Because that's what I got going on. This MacBook never shuts off. This thing is a freaking server. And that is one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me. I have the S21 Ultra with Exynos, and it's amazing, yet I feel like I'm missing out on the better worldwide version. Do you think it should be cheaper? I think that anytime there are two versions of a device and one is known to be handicapped over the other, without a doubt, I think it should be cheaper. It's the same. It's a simple concept to me. The same way as between the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro. The 6 is handicapped in ways over the 6 Pro. Telephoto lens, 90 hertz, flat display. And, you consider that a handicap. Some people consider that a bonus, but to me, I like the curved edges. So, yeah, I like curves. You know what I'm saying? But I do agree with that statement. I do agree with you, Method. I agree with that statement 100%. I'm gonna just let you know if you aren't aware, but your camera is freezing every once in a while on both displays I'm watching you on. Okay. No, I did not know that. We are streaming in 1080p on StreamYard, so hopefully, okay. I'll have to rewatch the stream afterwards and see what's going on. Devices are great. Whenever I try Z Fold 3 at the Best Buy, I get amazed by the hardware as well as the software implementation. The Z Fold 3 is a great device. I loved using the Z Fold 3, and it's one of those devices that I do miss it, but it's also one of those devices that it's a very specific niche. You either have to be 100% in on folding phones to the point that like a slab phone is just boring to you, or you have to really and truly be one of those people who is going to make use of that full inner display. For me, it was cool. It was a novelty feature, and it was something that I really thoroughly enjoyed. I mean, to this day, I get a comment every now and then on my video going, "Oh boy," because of how excited I was when I unboxed it. But it's just one of those things that like over time, it was like, okay, it's cool, but it's just not for me. It's just not for me. And that's okay. Now, again, I have said this, and I will continue to say this. I'm sure my boy Ike would back me up if he was here right now. He might be lurking in the chat, but I'm sure he would back me up if he were here. You give me a Z Fold 4 or a Z Fold 5 with the same IP rating as an S22 or S23, whatever phone is out at that time. You give me the best cameras that Samsung has to offer. You give me a slightly wider display, something similar to this right here. Like, give it to me like this wide. Give it to me. I know Trent is going to mean me, but give it to me. You give me something this wide, like display like that right there, and fold it open. I would buy that phone. I would buy that phone in a heartbeat. I might not be able to buy nothing else for the rest of the year, but I'd buy that phone in a heartbeat. Say facts 100%. Galaxies are usually on the last gen version of Android and have features a year or two before the Pixel or the latest Android version. Ladies and gentlemen, Genosis. Genosis, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't dual window started on an Android or Samsung device? I believe so, and then it wasn't until a few softwares later that it came to the Pixel OS. Yeah, Samsung, I do believe, started doing the dual window display, multi-window display thing. I do believe that. But I don't want to quote myself too wrong on that. So, hey, thank you, Method. I appreciate that. Appreciate you for being here. That's what she said. Yeah, make it this wide. You know what I'm saying? Make it this wide. Like I'm just giving Trent all type of content, and I don't even care. It's all in good fun, you know. But I mean, seriously though, just think about it, man. Think about if I was holding this phone up right here, right? It could even be the same height, right? It could even be the same height as this device. Just think about if I was holding the phone this like this, and instead of this camera bump, let's say we had the S22 or whatever flagship top of the line, the two telephoto lenses, the laser, laser autofocus, and a big old ultra wide and a big old standard regular camera on the back, OIS all across the board, and then I just folded it open, full IP rating, quick charging, not 25-watt quick charge. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Damn, them lines in this desk getting in my arm, boy. I'm sorry, I lied. I am the minority, okay? It's not because I'm black. I am the minority when it comes to fast charging. I'm okay with phones charging at 25 watts or 30 or whatever. I'm okay with it because I've personally charged my phones overnight, usually throughout the day. If my phone gets plugged up, it's a quick charge up, it's a quick top off. I'm not one of those people who tops the phone off, I need 30 minutes to charge the phone. The phone charges in the car on the way to work or something like that. So I'm okay with that. But if they added it, I wouldn't be mad at it. Give me fast wireless charging. I know I'm wishful thinking, but give me an SD card support. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me every goddamn thing that you can give me with that folding phone. And hey, man, we got a winner. That will be when I might fully convert to a folding phone as my main Android device or as my only Android device. And I'm sure it's going to happen at some point. I mean, I'm sure it's going to happen at some point. People still think that the Galaxy Z Fold 2 was conceived within a year of the Fold 1 coming out. You mean to tell me you really think that Samsung dropped that Fold 1 with that tiny front screen, that ignorant display, that big old indentation notch, and then the next year, within 365 days, came out with one that was top to bottom screen and a hole punch on the inside? When these things take years to develop and years to work on, you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? I'm just saying. Trent got you all right. He was, Trent, did Trent already get me? Did he get me already, bro? Damn, man. All right. I need to check Twitter real quick because see if Trent already got me. I'm sure he probably did. Nah, Trent ain't got me. Yo, hon, JFT got me out here paranoid, man. I was like, man, Trent done already got me. I am excited for the Tab S8 Ultra, which without a doubt has the best display than an iPad and tablet. I am excited for the S8 as well. I want to upgrade my wife. She has the S7 Plus, and I want to get her the upgrade with the cellular version, just because she's using it for personal stuff and also for as our daughter gets older. I'm sure she'll enjoy having the tablet with cellular so that she can use it for when we travel and things like that. So I definitely want to upgrade her for that. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. I know there's going to be a little notch in it, apparently. I don't give a shit. So, whatever. Right? Where's the SD card slot at? I hope what happens. I don't know if anyone remembers, because it's been a while. It's been several years. But the S6, Samsung took away the SD card. The uproar was so huge that the next year they brought it back. Now, it makes sense for Samsung to continue pushing the narrative of no SD card support. It's not necessarily the industry standard like it used to be. And I mean, with the release of the S21 FE, they didn't do SD card support with this one. So I kind of feel like it's done, and I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I would love to have SD card support back. I really would love to have that back. Samsung will forever be scarred by their Note 7 experience. They are not fast charging a damn thing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Eric Drummond. Eric Drummond, ladies and gentlemen. Eric freaking Drummond, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trying to figure out all stream while I'm doing that. Who did I see doing that? And I just remember Jay Will did that. Jay Will was doing that in one of his streams. I was like, I feel like what I'm doing is something that I've seen before. Shout out to Jay Will, man. I just thought about it. I know Jay Will has done that in one of his streams before. Ace, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Ace was chilling on Galen's Gadgets live stream, man. Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock, man. He was chilling on Galen's stream. It was a great stream, man. I enjoyed watching that. You guys, nice little panel you guys had going on. Ace, need to get you on a tech fight, sir. Need to get you on a tech fight soon. You don't find that suspicious? All right. People are going to feel terrible if the S22 Ultra drops at $10.99. No, they're not. They're not going to feel terrible. They're just going to be like, oh, yeah, I told you so. The rumors and the leaks were wrong. I never had faith. I never lost faith. I knew it was going to happen. You know, come on, Jason. You know how this goes. You know how this goes, Jason. You know how this goes. Come on now. We know how this is. We know how this is going to go. Anyway, man. So we're at 47 minutes and some change. Shout out to all of you that have been watching, man. We've been in a consistent 25 watching for about 25 to 30 people watching for the entire stream, man. So shout out to all of you people, lovely, beautiful people for watching the stream this evening. So let's talk about something that's happening. Like I said, we have a Saturday night tech fight going on this weekend. So let's talk about that real quick. Sean Robinson is in the building. What's up with you, Sean? Good to see you. Good to see you. So this weekend, we have a Saturday night tech fight, and we are featuring two brand new newcomers to the tech fight. We are featuring my man's Dale Von Digital and Peta Direct Tech. Now, I said his name like that because I want to make sure I said it right because I didn't want to disrespect him. Though these two cats, if you guys are not following them or don't know about them on Twitter, they're very, very interesting content creators. I like the fact that they both have two very different approaches to the way that they create their content and the way they talk about their content. And as I've stated before, the Saturday night tech fights are meant to bring in creators from all across the board. I don't care about your sub count, as long as you can present a good argument and as long as we can have a good time when we're doing this. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, and I'm excited. Tech 702, buddy. Oh man, I see you. I see you, Tech 702. That's let me see. So let me go pull this up real quick for you guys. Let me see if I can save this real quick. Let me see. Can I load this to the stream real quick so we can share this with you guys? Let's see. Let's share this with all of you so you guys can see what Tech 702 has had fun doing today. What is the, oh Lord, what kind of name is that? There we go.
Sorry, I can't tell which speaker.
Shut up, Siri. Ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody talking to you, Siri. Shut up. Let's pull this up here for you guys so y'all can see. Again, I asked the question. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? Tech 702, ladies and gentlemen. Tech 702. Oh, man. Hey, Scoop is in the building. What's up with you, Mr. Indiscriminate? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope work is going well for you, sir. Let's see. I may be down for a Saturday night tech fight. Ujbra. There you go. Ujbra. They're going to land at exactly the same price as last year, so it's going to be $8.99 and upwards, and then based on your storage tier at $50 to $100, depending on which model you're going with. There you go. Every drummer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Hey, Cino, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. JFT laughing and everything. So, like I said, man, we got a tech fight this weekend, 8:30 p.m. We have a special guest judge, Mr. Juan Carlos Bagnell, a.k.a. some gadget guy, will be a special guest judge. This tech fight will be mainly discussing and talking about brand loyalty, updates, software bugs. We're just going to kind of get into all the stuff that obviously what everybody's been talking about lately. No OS is off limits. No device is off limits. And 5 questions, 5 rounds. These gentlemen are going to come in and they're going to answer their questions. They're going to choose a side of the question. It's always a yes or no. Obviously, I'm going to go over the rules when the stream starts, but it's a yes or no. You choose your side. You answer your side of the question. You guys will, they'll get a couple of minutes to go back and forth and kind of just, talk about everything and all that good jazzy stuff. And then when it's all said and done, judges will decide who they feel like had the best argument. Point system will be measured. End of the stream, we'll have a winner. The winner will receive a $50 Amazon gift card. So first place winner will receive a $50 Amazon gift card. So yeah, we will be in the building 8:30 p.m. this Saturday night, Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you all there. I hope you guys come through and enjoy yourselves, man. See, C-No says, I'm doing all right. I took the bullet and updated my iPhone 13 to iOS 15.4, and I love the Face ID with the mask, though it's only iPhone 12 and newer right now, and I hope that changes. Hey, that's what's up. I can go ahead and update my iPhone. I don't think mine is updated yet. I'm a tech content creator, and I don't really pay attention to updates like that. What does that say about me? Nice shirt, bro. Appreciate the support. Hey, man, Hefe, you already know, man. You already know. You already know. You already know, my bro. Yes, sir. All day and night. All day and night. You already know. And also, thank you for being here, my friend. Thank you for being here. So, as always, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping the stream up here. We always wrap it up a few minutes early because my man's Ike's Tech Talk goes down and live at 9 p.m. over on his channel. Make sure you guys go check him out. Folks, I'm campaigning right now. I'm on a campaign right now. All right. I'm on a campaign right now. I got two cats. I have a dog, but no, I'm just playing. I got two folks right now, man. I got two folks. Ike's Tech Talk and Galen's Gadgets. Now, I want these two on a tech fight. And these two are real close with each other, man. They're cool with each other. I'm cool with the both of them, but I want these two on a tech fight. And the reason why I want these two on a tech fight is because these two guys, I feel like, killed the game in 2021. I really do. And if anybody wants to argue that with me, by all means, we can argue that. But I feel like these two killed the game in 2021. Both of them came in, hit the ground running, stayed consistent, stayed with it, got their channels to 1,000 and just kept going. They didn't stop, and they're still killing the game, and they're still doing it big. I love to see the energy, man. I really feel like, I always say this type of stuff on Twitter, and I'm saying it again. There is room at the table for everyone to eat in this game, as long as you got the energy and you got the move and you got the drive to make it happen. So I really want to get these two folks on a tech fight. So if you've been with me this long, which a lot of you have by the metric number up there at the top, and even if you're lurking, this is what I want to do. I want us all go to Twitter, or after this stream, go over to Ike's stream. If one of my mods would be so kind as to put the link to his stream in the chat, I will go get it myself as well, just to make sure that I have it. I want to get these guys on the tech fight, man. Sometime in February, I want to get these guys on the tech fight because both of these gentlemen, they don't deserve to be on a tech fight. It would be an honor for me to have them on a tech fight. And also, like I said, they killed the game, man. They killed the game. And I want to just give them an opportunity to be highlighted. I just really want to give them an opportunity to be highlighted because that's what this is all about, man. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Hey, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. I'm just going to keep on doing my Jay Will impression tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Ike's Tech Talk. Ike's Tech Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, Ike's Tech Talk. So me and Galen going to make it happen. We talked about it last night. Hey, Ike, me, you, and Galen need to get like a little group chat going or something, man. So y'all can let me know what weekend works for y'all, and we can make this thing happen, man, because I'm excited about that. I really am. Really am. And again, shout out to Ike. That's my better half. That's my other half when it comes to Thursday nights. Thursday nights with Tech King Mike. You got Ike's Tech Talk, weekly live stream at 9 o'clock. You got me at 8 p.m. You don't need cable. You don't need any of that other stuff. You just got the two of us. You got two brothers just doing the damn thing. We were killing the game. You know what I'm saying? We fathers. You know what I'm saying? We family men. You know what I'm saying? We get a little drink in our hands. You know what I'm saying? And then, every now and then we get haircuts and we break the internet. Because, look at the fade, boy. Let me drink my cup to the side. Look at the fade. God damn. Ugh. Lord have mercy. Somebody stop me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on a cloud right now, man. I've had a really good day. I had a really good day today this morning in therapy for my ankle. And I also am having a really good day, period, because tomorrow I have a really big job interview and I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Really excited about it. It is definitely one of the biggest opportunities I've probably had in a long time. So I'm excited, man. I really am really excited about it. So first and foremost, let me catch up with the comments here. Hey, I used to be schizo, but now we're okay. What's up, man? Good to see you, sir. I toast to you as well. It took Apple only 2 years to figure out how to make Face ID work underneath the mask. Hey, glad to make it again. I'm glad you can make it again as well, man. I'm thankful anytime somebody can stop through here. Facts. Galen and Ike are fire. Hefe. Thank you, Eric Drummond, for the link. Thank you, good sir. Tech in Texas. What's up with you, Brock? What's good with you, bro? Good to see you, my man. It's good to see you. All right. Like I said, appreciate that, Eric Drummond. TKM, I'll start the chat tonight. We can get the date locked in. Brother, say less. Say less, my boy. Creator of the months collide in an epic tech battle. Jason C. with the title of the stream, the creators of the month. Creators of the month. Don't get too faded before that. Nah, hey, Mike, I want another one, but I got to stop at this one because as soon as we're done with this stream, while I got Ike on, I might not be in the chat too much. I'm going to be lurking because we got to go get daycare paperwork filled out. I got to what? Y'all know how it goes when you got kids, man. We got stuff that we got to do. So as soon as this stream is over with, I got to go get right back on it. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you as well. Appreciate y'all, man. Really do appreciate y'all, man. This is why I love doing this, man. I love interacting with y'all, man. Y'all my family, man. Y'all cool, great peoples, and I love doing these streams with you guys, man. It's Friday Junior. I might rename these streams to the Friday Junior streams instead of Thursday nights because I feel like Friday Junior just makes people feel better. I don't know. It makes me feel better. It doesn't make me feel like I've been through 4 days of hell. It makes me feel better that I'm 1 day away from the weekend. So, but anyway, man, let's go ahead and finish the drink off. Folks, 9 o'clock, Ike's Tech Talk. The link is in the chat, and I will have the link in the description of the stream as well. Let me see. Can I edit this on the fly? Ooh, I can't edit this on the fly. Ha, 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 ha. Ah. All right, the link will be updated in the description of this stream. So if you have rolled it out with me this far and this long, you guys can just click that link into the stream. And you guys will be able to move right on over to my man Ike's Tech Talk. Like I said, Thursday nights with Mike and Ike. We got you, man. We got you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a good weekend. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I hope you get out there and have a little bit of fun. Be safe while you're doing it. Again, shout out to the homie Ike streaming at 9 o'clock. Shout out to all the homies and everyone that streams throughout the week. Like I said, man, my man is Technically T, big bro, man. Hope you and the fam feel better, man, and all that other stuff, man. And yeah. I just said man like 10 times in 30 seconds. That's got to be a world record. We're gonna go on and dip up out of here. I will see you guys next week on another Thursday night with Tech King Mike. I'm out. Hey, Tech in Texas. I appreciate that. I try my hardest, big dog. I try my hardest. You leave that bullshit at the door. We chilling up in this thing. I try my hardest. All right. I'm out now, for real. I'm out. Dead ass, I'm out. Deuces.